All right, just going through this MCAT study list here. Let's see. Bio, check. Chem, check. Physics, check. Check, check, check. Looks like we're all... No! It's cars. It's always messing me up. This section can be kind of frightening because, like, what is this strange, non-sciencey thing on the MCAT exactly? Well, technically, CARS stands for, can anybody read this shit? Yeah, I'm just kidding. It stands for Critical Analysis and Reasoning Skills. Oh, sorry, I realize I totally forgot to introduce myself. I'm Ricky Johnson, and I've spent way too much time with the MCAT, so you don't have to. And with a little help, we're gonna drive your CARS score all the way to med school. Let's roll. There are 53 questions across 9 passages in 90 minutes, which means the CARS section is about the same length as the other 3 science sections. But your intense biochem studying isn't gonna help you with CARS. That's because these passages are about topics in the humanities and social sciences, like essays and articles. The questions ask about what the passage says, but also about what it doesn't say, how its arguments are put together, and how to actually apply its logic. Sounds like the SAT, right? If only. Everything on the CARS section is turned up to 11. The passages are filled with super tough language, and the questions are tricky enough to tie your brain into knots. And on test day, you'll be switching between science and CARS sections. One minute, the Krebs cycle is speeding towards you like a race car. The next minute, you have to suss out the meaning of moral philosophies. Then, of course, there's the ticking clock. The intense pressure of seconds slipping by, and each one counts. The fact is, it can be really genuinely hard to get comfortable with CARS passages and questions. In some ways, it's a lot harder than the science sections, which you've been kind of training for years with all of those science classes. But don't start panicking, because there are strategies to help you succeed on CARS. And remember, another person, another human being, sat down and wrote these passages to make a point. The trick to CARS is identifying the choices this person made when they wrote the passage, and then answering the questions with a clear head. To do this, you need a strategy for the section, a toolbox of good techniques, and lots of practice. At Sketchy, we've developed methods to attack this section that are different from anything you'll see anywhere else. We're talking about some serious rocket fuel for your CARS prep. In the strategy lessons of this course, you'll see how to read passages the Sketchy way and how to take care of CARS questions. We've even got a secret toolbox of hacks for the trickiest passages. Then you'll see it all in action with our passage walkthroughs that take our method and apply it to real passages released by the test maker. Then there's practice. Starting right now, read difficult texts like newspaper editorials and long-form journalism every day, because these are similar to CARS passages. The more obscure, the better. Think of this daily reading as your daily commute for the CARS section. And of course, read using our Sketchy method. We'll get to that soon, don't worry. This will train your brain, and it's gonna pay off on the test. Finally, add in some actual test-like CARS practice, ideally from the test maker, the AAMC. So you can apply what you've learned and get some realistic scores as proof of your progress. All right, you've got the roadmap for our CARS journey. Ready to do this?